So yet one Fabra ni anhwade bibi akoso social media nkomo na koso me network no e na ayesi me hu edem omudi nkomo no Vietnam fo na kasa obi yakase modern day democracy tianiyo from a Westphalia system from Magna Carta of 1215
more fire
ade bani nyina na ye monarchies to bet yes emperor this king this there's that so the world has come through a certain phases of life you free baby near baby and baby na ya hini nko so all the powers that be is vested in one person nipa baako so it was no can other there was no other person
never
and ye nyina jitu ngobi say ye be practicing what we call a democracy. So your friend Papa be Baron de Montesquieu. Omuna Tenasier and on propounded the philosophy of a three-legged arm of government, where one will not be bigger than the other. It say in society no yamma or hineba kupent nasi no na wa hine no shamra or no execute mra no bibu mra so hine na nkasa sat na so. So as a creative system one it is the likes of a jurist in a year Britain near dear. Omunyina Atrasi. And skills in there with them, name them. They propounded philosophies which said that modern day democracies, they say, a three-legged arm. Three-legged arm near day, executive, judiciary, and the legislature. Legislature, no, baby, Abam Sumani Babentiano, Wama Juma Pan say, Najumana say, Obeshambra, Covitanio, now they're making from constitutional law, and I have finished and completed constitutional law under the auspices of the revered Deputy Attorney General, Justice Srimsai. One of the constitutional law. It's Jamaica on one in America. The Ochira I may propose. The American, one of the Justice Srimsai, Deputy Attorney General. One of the Chiremia. Kovi, and Yaya three arms of government, executive, legislature, and a judiciary. Na executive na juma NSA, legislature na juma NSA, and a judiciary na juma NSA. The no na juma NSA, so legislature no obe shamra, it young quantity the no hina na shamra. Na se was shamra ni wia, abans man in ko for shamra ni wia. It in your kind of executive, so the ones that will be executing the laws.
Precisely.
Mahama and Crawford. And under them, the police are come. So police in the enforce So the execution of the laws made by the legislature is why we call them executive.
Educates them.
Now, in the course of say yes, shembra, in the course of say ye implement mbrano, and funso betimi abaho. If you say nipa juma ni ye no, so say nipa juma ni ye dia. Esi ye pay another arm of government. One the one year executive, no one year legislature. Nemom na juma no so obe check the executive and the legislature. Say the be your go overboard.
Exactly.
And that is the judiciary.
More fire.
And there is a popular case called Mabry and Madison. Obi a Western law bianim. So we could do baby Mabry and Madison is the case that established the judiciary's role when it comes to a judicial review of the actions of the executive and the legislature. And no near dear say constitution article 2:1. Says a kobase ye bibi na obi yemra and now obi bibi ni yo yobi. A broad your constitution akaswa. Fabra a Supreme Court which is the judiciary. Na yanshadie.
Exactly.
Article 125. Article 125. Imam said that now Article 1251, 1253, 125. What I say? Mrani can waho. Gaya Kenya also is in the constitution. Yamana Maker. It is the constitution. The Ayanton. Now, Article 1251. Or say justice emanates from the people and shall be administered in the name of the Republic by the judiciary, which shall be independent. Which shall be the key word there, independent and subject only to this constitution.
Exactly.
The judiciary no. Wamonde Mahama ka. Wamonde yika mo famo samfechi TV we ni duma yent minya djuma. Monya na ye. Ye no fa fechiri no munya yi. Ati. Press aba. which shall be independent only and subject only to this constitution.
Exactly. So.
Judiciary one name Abansumani Babeka. They are only supposed to be subjected to the constitution. Edu baby kurano. Constitution is said that and what the protection of the fundamental human right of the nation. Eko share judiciary nensa. If someone yanto abamo, the tomo kansa mo munsuru. So Yanko Article 1253, was it the judicial power of Ghana shall be vested in the judiciary. Accordingly, neither the president nor parliament nor any organ or agency of president or parliament shall have or be given final judicial power. It's president, only to me be per the constitution. Etina koba say your friend say speaker babeni ekoye ruling bia judiciary if say to me no they make final judgment on matters that borders on constitutionalism. It's not in the hands of a speaker. It's in the hands of a judiciary.
Exactly.
Kofi na say the be na judiciary be na djuma. Constitution amma bibi a friend independence of the judiciary. So yanko article 127 yanko read the constitution eka if say yempe case here watching a president bet me say me sorry my you my yes say no muna fe ye cases more. So yanko article 127 near the independence of the judiciary. So article 127 clause 1 it says that in the exercise of the judicial power of Ghana the judiciary in both its judicial and administrative functions so baby omudi asem no and omo share the daily activities of the courts functions including financial administration is subject only to this constitution and shall not be subject to any control or direction by any person or authority. So the constitution is trying so the judiciary some level of independence. And yes, the case here and that's a president pa no say why you it's young article 1272 was in neither the president nor parliament nor any person acting under the authority of the president or parliament nor any other person whatsoever shall interfere with judges or judicial officers or other persons exercising judicial power in the exercise of the judicial functions and all the organs and agencies when they change president parliament nobody can interfere in the exercise of the judicial power given to the judiciary.
Exactly. So
constitution and yes you and you bibia it is American me say same sign a constitutional law. What the chere me and me no I don't read the letters where so there is a spirit behind a yes adi we ye ni ba bia na kwa me nkroma ye nioma bi ni ade na won fa judicial no ye ba e jeje Rollins bekum judges ni ade na won fa judicial no okosete tribunal ni didi nsimu no now Saturday NDC for plan ade bi so mbesa the regional tribunal saba and we are going to show you per records regional tribunals over from 79 and nioma omo ye no okrom ha NDC on the regional tribunal server and 22 years down the lane yenya regional tribunal da it's from some chief justice no Saturday we will show you more fire now yanko hwe oka the independence of the judiciary dem yempesa justices no so be feel say obetimi aye de opebia. Okay, so this is clause 4 of 127. I said the administrative expenses of the judiciary, including all salaries, allowances, gratuities, and pensions, payable to our in respect of persons serving in the judiciary, shall be charged on the consolidated fund. So we don't even want a case where a finance minister so we charge their salaries and everything on the consolidated fund. These are all measures to give the judiciary some level of independence.
Let them know.
Article 146 actually kwanya yefaso edigi judiciary in case a justice be nyade but also a justice of the superior court or a chairman of the regional tribunals shall not be removed from office the warden shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior. And then a friend say, you for Sukwache, or some grofobia the petition about. See any Chief Justice said, it Yebusasa misbehavior baya, and a justice token waye. Yebusasa incompetence. There was on these grounds, and you bet me a Chief Justice said, or say misbehavior or incompetence or ground of inability to perform the functions of his office arising from infirmity of body or mind. And he said, Nipa ni yare, Nipa ni timi nyajuma. Sad time no ni bet me a yesi. Ada ni adi wamo ba bechi na. Krofone ba. Wo she. Wo je ni ade. En ko sihwe.
Dabi.
The justice of the superior court or chairman near or says any pan wa yamere na adwinimu and answer the body. That is the only time I bet me arrested a nipan. Yes, I then I go so. Then I go so. Almost a day.
Fire.
We be okay. I was your be okay. I had the Anguasa how do I never saw the one. Kofi afa young Konian 146 clause 6. Where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice. So here somebody is supposed to petition the president. Now so a petition president no na any other justice of the superior court. Chief Justice no must find a prima facie case against the person before the president can act upon it. But clause 6 say where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice, the president shall, acting in consultation with Council of State, appoint a committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be appointed chairman by the president, and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers. It way, and as will be a petition over a Chief Justice who obey. 10 years, the Okatakyie. So 1 essay nipan were incompetent, 2 essay were misbehavior, 3 essay be an a body, when a night getting yajuma, and now we are going to mean yajuma. Now you busasa justice to kono, we are want to mean yajuma now we are incompetent, and then the money is incompetent. Is it politically exposed cases? And the money is incompetent now. You better in now if you made them back not much a year NDC or more baby behavior needs to buy on modern. What did I say? We will find all of that. Precisely. And now you better near Koyachi. Govi yanko a clause 8. Nianko radio. Clause 8 of the article 146. And then if a clause 8 too. Nian radio. Now, Okatakyie clause 8 of a year 146. Or see all proceedings under this article shall be held in camera, and the justice or the chairman against whom the petition is made is entitled to be heard in his defense by himself or by a lawyer or other except for his choice. You will call clause 9. So these are the processes with which I did a Chief Justice. But the grounds on which a Chief Justice near me answer were incompetent, misbehavior, and that's why you you general justice to kono na adwene mu nka no wona ho now you were incompetent you tia wonya misbehavior bia now John Dramani Mahama say enkrofo bi de eye petition abre no kobi oboa and you better Ghana for so oboa one one a true petition ni she no butu akosua e den na ekoso dabi e den na ekoso Washa dear, says surveillance in Adiano, or yen nyina, and if I want for a better on ye, everyone in to acquire surveillance. Sir, why? He's my catcherable. Fire. Security are tight. Emrana de Badiana Diaba. Akakabe some dear. We go now where you Bob Prina Branch, Meshadasun of this studio, because I had a McKellar sitting in go. You Bob Pre, Baba show papa. I was operation Cockdam. Would you be Coco? There is a whole more one. Cockdam, Ober Coco about the move. Now, young Connie educated the masses. And this Wamusu. and omo ban from the days of old and sign military mindset in a democracy and sign JJ Rollins baye na judges wo ho na nim se wo baby ana ye ku a baby a yamfi ensanka the justice system when if say the moment you touch the justice system it becomes a chaotic society if say ye di awaresem ye di land cases ye di cases bebre for politics when you destroy the justice system awaresem bebre will come to a halt land cases bebre will come to a halt so obi oye ku bia no how do they touch it you will be almost say the Kelsenite a theory of a group norm say bia you can say group norm constitution in ye justice that a bani ademo cases no sala versus attorney general wo mu di ni nyina what you mention say so obi oye ku bia and so JJ Rollins is the first person oye ku ha okum judges
exactly so
the NDC for adwene no na ye ne yadwen so omasesa in 2009 the first time ani anya a female chief justice Justice Theodora a Georgina Wood tenyo NDC sorry almost epe maasem e ma ba asem mbe yam for me ko 2009 ye frɛ abrante bi Prince Decodes o NDC ni for me ko 2009 ye hwɛ Ghana Web Report Obi Oba kai say omo former chairman the late Kwabnaji eko ka asem in 2009 said there are many ways to kill a cat. Some guys asem no Ghana former anti musa ma adwene no mu kwa kire nko suamra Kwabnaji wo munya to me in 2009 no omo say no so justice of the superior court no emwa omo tiese pekwan bi so kill omo nyina at this time there are so many ways to kill a cat. This was the voice of a Kwabnaji their former chairman the late the NDC administration sign omusu no omo buy the same for me ko 2009 na yen hwe Ghana Web Report Prince Derek Ejay a petition against Georgina Wood say yen ni Georgina Wood Danny for me content na nemre na dos 2009 Danny for me content why we will let the people know the truth. Now in 2009, Prince Derek Ejay a petition here. No way so Ghana Web Report NDC's pressure nearly forced me out. Georgina Wood and we were on the 70th birthday no cancer. But there's a petition from a year woman come up as the mail said when Georgina Wood Obi, you be so almost said the entire because Georgina Wood is perceived say for na appointed no na NDC the case is qua and we knew make us say you so Sir Georgina Wood kuro ya under the leadership and the MPP MP at the Musakande of Boko MPP MP nipa no msi yenyi na because we incompetent and the Musakande Boko under Georgina Wood ni ejeli no eno the ejeli na NDC for what's say Georgina Wood under Georgina Wood Kroya so Ghana we remove Georgina Wood as Chief Justice where 2000 there be we cry so follow there have been so many a year or my year what I say NDC for subai no NDC or musu no mobile
exactly so
what I say they don't respect democracy they don't respect tenets of democracy now come back judges
incisively
and you say yentimi nku judges the say pekwan bi so ne demonize wo Gobi Georgina Wood yeah okay so 2009 where Ghana Web Report group calls for CJ's removal group where a Prince Derek Ejay wo mo NDC for na mko share chiri group bia ne ba bia 2009 Prince Derek Ejay now the same Georgina Wood na no person mu yi no ono na under the leadership what na 2012 election petition so e confirm say John Mahama ye yi no and then no mo say Georgina Wood we good Georgina Wood we good obi na yen kam mo ntiase say oko the judicial system is here cases what judicial system wa yedi awadesem land cases criminal cases politically exposed cases form 0.05%
precisely so
it much me fan no nyina so say Chief Justice be incompetent e koma mo dia anko amamo dia no the judiciary is corrupt e koma the judiciary is corrupt and this mus some adwene cool mindset no ma adwene mo do mo fa maranya adwuma na akɔka mo say akufo adu yi ɛyɛ Charlotte said say na munim sam kwase asɛm saa na musu bobedi de ne yɛsesa no yɛ dai
Sa pepepe.
da me ko say
Ask them.
say na kwase asɛm say na musu bobedi a ɛne yɛsesa no yɛ dai abego fianko 2013 2010 Justice Pega then Justice Pega ono nso ye petition tia a Chief Justice you know. So they wanted to take every means possible MJ bibia okay bibia fine no surveillance no why wo mo ye hwe na we tu no so Justice Pega nso in 2010 a petition si ye Chief Justice George Wood and so no George Wood no na ma wo mo judgment 2013 petition and then you de what amoga say you can say Chief Justice incompetent it means mudi case is score ye niamamo. Now, apart from Chief Justice George Wood, it looks like NDC was trajectory be a more time a year Maumbabe Chief Justice. More and the said judiciary year or moka so incompetent. Kovi, your judiciary year na nanoi, toko noteswa, yade a acquire mempanasemi, a acquire wooden some japa. And yanda toko nuya fire, and yadi japa, any your friends say, at to force. Acquire no mudin could mom the judiciary is good. And this Mujari, Moma going to be hamo. So Samokona say ye mamodia. And ye a time before much dene. Namokona and ye and a justice in incompetence. It ye military mindset no my so they are still living in a military coup. There's so more set tribunal, regional tribunals. When him say a true force in the Jakwa case, Court of Appeal, Judge no more so by 2-1 decision, it declare in favor of a year to forcing in Japan. So judges in the Kufa and appoint to him. And so Madam Raya, you might name de Abuga Peli, one Amudi Abuga Peli court, Emma court in Nigelino, and with the court near good. And so judge question dear, and Kwamamo dear court no is compromised. Jomoro MP will call court to a court in the ruling man under the say yes, she was elegibly elected. Hey, court and this marble bad catch them more fire. Oui, I can't go into home. Some go for yard guinea without mutrim. Cool mindset. Precisely so. And then one the bar a yes, say near dinner, yes, Anna, one must be a true petition, or be a petition, or man actually show mutum, and one more release. No, most one the Council of State, or Buamaman or Mutano, and one more say they want to find grounds to remove the woman. Just so met me appointing the homogeneity. Nani pana set regional tribunals. Normally tribunals na bidin kwasem. Because almost say High Court in the Kufuadu aye and so High Court to create the cases mamo. No money. Now, in the regional tribunals, case we are the appeal of the regional tribunals. It goes back to the tribunal. It has not come back to the Court of Appeal. Exactly. So they want to create a system where they can use tribunals to do the same nonsense that they did in the past. And Saturday, we will come and show you what the tribunals in the past they did. SIB report. Your mom follow your regional tribunals. And your mama person yes I fire. And fire him. Obi, it petition number. Wamuso mubeyi Chief Justice. Na yebusa say Chief Justice no yare. Chief Justice no incompetent. E dia grounds ni edi ko yi no. Omoboa. Na yeso peso hu ohini trimu adwena. Na hu say na Mahama akoka bibi. Mo fanto so. Say o oni judiciary ni nia say oboa. Okika na ni manyam sompa. E mo ahodin de oni bi. Mahama no me so twantro. Oh fire. Yanko we say Mahama assures judiciary ne ya Mahama assures judiciary of cooperation. Wabua Yohanin kan ko ho. Say Yohanin sempa. Etire baako chichemu dumienu Yohanin kan ko re. Sa na tie. And the entire one kan ko re no. Mama me improve nchiram. In 2022 Mahama shia NDC a lawyer for. Your mama catch the NDC a lawyer for say in indirect statement about the Chief Justice. Precisely so. Fatos no more ready. Your mama said it would take a new Chief Justice to repair the broken image of the judiciary. 2022. August 2022. It's not your mama adwene dani trim or debani. We no no actual petition am on one. No see for the petition abreme. It Council of State for 1 year. Na mo hwe say. But I am calling on Justice Sophia Akufo. When I hear the chair of the Judicial Committee of Council of State, it is asking we beba na so. Justice Sophia Akufo one case on komudi be due. Mensa Thompson the application kwasi enyiwadi.
Oh fire.
Justice Sophia Akufo. It is a what can I say man this perverse of justice. And you let our conscience be our guide.
Precisely so.
Say Justice Sophia Akufo. Justice Akotobamfo. When you know your mama to work affirmative action.
Oh fire.
So about appointed a man.
Fire.
A man going to me appointed. Kakran to me arise to the top on so they are persecuting them. It's Justice Akufo. Justice Sophia Akufo. Justice Akotobamfo. Na betimo the Druce also Judicial Committee of Council of State. Oba be ya Attorney General. Se betimo this wo bet na wa me ya sa de we to set this precedent etojewa. Let me go there say. Oh fire. So mun nyina betena ho. Ama sa de we yakoso a etojewa mara. And our conscience will be our guide. O kan omo argument ni say Akufo ado yi yi Charlotte say. It na kwasesem sa na muso mo ba bedi. And ye to abapa mo ni sa afode. Resetting ni we ne resetting we
oh fire
and resetting
the bidda
tiema akwan ne be yi chief justice yes sir na we jo Mahama so believe in democracy
never
mo the case court na mo lose dia ewa brand the judiciary mo win cases e win jakwaya ne 3 media so ka ho Jakwa de menen be ko akobi so be government we na government we so no ne bigu no eti NDC for judiciary ni anya ama mo nko a
the bidda
ye yesi afandi land cases yesi afandi awaresem ye yesi afan hwe nkola so
fire
ye yesi afan protect the fundamental human rights of the people ye yesi afan ninyama bebre anya mo politically exposed cases ni nti ana mo bet frɛ chief justice bi so ye incompetent from asem so ho
fire
mo be set regional tribunals and the regional tribunal me say me ba be kire mo the regional tribunals ye no kuma 22 years in here have a regional tribunals
fire
obi
oyene
nti ya fa no nto ni enko matter of the day
mumle anointing one shop we university and now university kura and now college and now maybe biala wo biala bra anointing one shop so ya branch here na wasi so na we school na so we ska bi da ho and now ya banjuma mpo mo pontem bra anointing one shop dem fa nka WhatsApp group the two abehu prices no na so post them microphone na so nya kakra e dia school fees when kakra enye da bia na wo twan wo maame ana wo papa entwan aban o entwan obi a aha na ye to fobo ti mi kan fa no nti one shop amamo mo am ye djuma mlantie ni mabawa a mo nam benchiri enye na nye benchiri bi mo ye wo top and down ye wo t-shirt ye wo shirt ye wo boxer ye wo singlet ye wo joggers ye wo jeans ye kan jeans ye wo jeans ne wo jeans ni makwa na aba intimidity am the wa to ani hwe fomo papa twa fomo na wa to ani hwe fomo efom wa ye ngase ni nema enema de for wani behwe enti so nya 1000 series 2500 do benya bia bra meboa eni ba bia ye wo tudu afrawo station udu afrawo station buta so hwe anointing one shop okwala opani obekiro na mum so hwe akira kwan dia for number 0243633885
etufua muba ebeye mukama oba so hwe ma mi nyansa ya wo bag ya wo te say ya wo nyema bebre bitimi bi body ya wo nyema bebre ampaboa edey invest for aya no mu nyina be fa nyama ton edi yo mu business
misime wie school am funu ma epe ntade nda ya ade ba no tin ana me de me ba no na mu se nyama ede da fam so on ma na misime dis kaka cry de she mo am misime ede da start me business akra nti do pe bia me nko be bia on bra no to an